Arsenal fans storm Singapore to welcome Gyökeres, scenes erupt as €100 million striker arrives for medicals. Singapore turned red today, not with warning lights, but with Arsenal jerseys, chants, and thunderous cheers. Hundreds of Arsenal fans flooded the Changi Airport arrival terminal to welcome Viktor Gyökeres, who touched down in the early hours to undergo his medical ahead of a stunning €100 million move. It was more than just a routine transfer step, it was a celebration in red and white. The Swedish striker arrived aboard a private charter from Lisbon, and even before his plane touched the tarmac, word had spread like wildfire across Singapore. Fans began gathering at the airport hours in advance, waving scarves, holding up banners that read "Victor is a gunner," and belting out improvised chants to the rhythm of North London Forever. It felt like a home match day atmosphere half a world away from the Emirates. The moment Gyökeres emerged, escorted by club security and Singaporean airport staff, the terminal erupted. Fans screamed his name, phones went up in unison, and a wall of noise greeted the striker as he smiled, waved, and mouthed thank you to the traveling faithful. Though clearly jet-lagged, he looked visibly moved by the welcome and stopped for a few selfies before being ushered into a waiting SUV. What followed outside the airport was something you'd expect from a rock star, not a footballer. Fans followed his convoy, singing and waving flags all the way to the team hotel. Police were forced to close off sections of the road as traffic slowed to a crawl. For many, this wasn't just about meeting a new player, it was about welcoming what they hope is the final piece to Arsenal's title-chasing puzzle. Inside sources confirmed that Gyökeres was scheduled for a medical shortly after arrival. Arsenal's medical team, flown in specifically for the procedure, set up a temporary assessment facility at a private clinic in the city. The club clearly intended to waste no time in wrapping up the most expensive transfer in its history. But outside that clinic, more fans. More banners. More love. Back at the team hotel, the rest of the Arsenal squad watched clips of Gyökeres' arrival and were reportedly blown away by the support. One player was heard saying, "It's like we've already won something," while another joked, "I think Victor already feels like a legend." The striker is expected to meet his teammates later tonight after initial briefings and recovery checks. For the fans, this wasn't just about star power. It was about connection. Many had followed Gyökeres' journey from Coventry to Sporting CP and now to Arsenal. "We've needed a striker like him since our VP left," said one fan draped in a vintage 2005 kit. Another added, "We came here not just to welcome Victor, we came to show what it means to be Arsenal." The Singapore Gunner Supporters Club, which helped organize the gathering, handed out custom Gyökeres masks and number 9 stickers. Young fans carried posters reading, "Victor, make us dream," and a few even learned Swedish phrases overnight to greet him. It was the kind of organic, fan-fueled moment that defines a special signing. As the sun set over the Marina Bay skyline, the red shirts didn't disperse. Instead, fans gathered near the team hotel, holding a vigil of sorts, waiting for that final confirmation, for that announcement video, for that moment when Arsenal officially declares, "He's ours." And when it does come, you can be sure the noise won't stop there. Gyökeres is expected to complete his medical overnight and could be unveiled publicly before Arsenal's upcoming friendly against AC Milan. Whether or not he features remains to be seen, but if the reception today is any sign, fans will treat even a wave from the bench like a match-winning goal. This is what happens when a fan base believes again. This is what €100 million buys, not just a striker, but a spark. And as Viktor Gyökeres landed in Singapore today, that spark became a flame. Arsenal fans didn't just welcome a player, they launched a new era.